What up, what up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It's motherfucking Monday. How everybody doing out there? Before we start this off, I want to give a shout out to Terrence Tarver from Hood Politics. Him and I did about an hour little podcast yesterday, impromptu, discussing the girl on the bus and other things. Was high as shit. I ain't even gonna lie. But in being high and just getting along, I was more prepared on staying on topic. But we did drift a couple times, and he got me. He got me because we started talking about Obama and shit, and I'm thinking of something else, and I crossed over Obama and Kamala Harris and shit. Looked like an idiot. I ain't even gonna lie. I'll tell you right now, I was fucking wrong. I looked like an idiot. Once we got back on track and I had my mind back on what we was talking about, then we were all good. I don't know if I really agree with. He has a different frame. I mean, we got to the same point, but he had a different pathway of getting there. As far as our views on the girl on the bus.
Hold on. What's the girl on the bus? What are you talking about? What happened?
So the new rage bait that's going on.
Right.
Apparently, now, first of all, we're going to get this fact out there. They weren't there to go enjoy the fair. They weren't there to go enjoy or be a part of the great American whatever the fuck on the 4th of July. A group of idiots, white nationalists, supposedly, because now there's new talks, but this is the original reporting. A group of white nationalists rode a subway, all dressed in their gear, masked up, had all dressed in their. Nobody was armed though. Nobody was armed, but they were all dressed in their gear and masked up. They were on the subway going to D.C. Apparently, a reporter from Reuters, allegedly, was there on the subway and got a picture of one lone black girl sitting on the bus. And she had this kind of annoyed look on her face. Some people say she was scared. Some people say there's all kind of, assumptions on what this lady was feeling or how she was acting. It gets better. It gets better. So now they took that picture and put it on the cover of the New York Times and said that this is a perfect example of what America really is. And they're making this big racial thing about how this girl was surrounded and how this girl and all this other bullshit. Then it's, I can't believe we live in a country where we're allowing this. While at almost the exact same time in New York, you had some kind of brown man screaming, "Fuck America," with his whole group of people behind him doing their little protest and fucking shit up. There's also, I believe it was maybe Georgia or North Carolina, somewhere around there, a whole black militia, I think they're called the Not Fucking Around Crew, all armed, in a line doing their little protest for 4th of July, saying that they were there, in response to this other group, this white supremacy group. Now, to look it up online, I've never heard them before, but they do have a website with a very clear and concise message. They don't hide anything. It's all transparent, which is very weird. Just very weird for a hate group to not, to just put all their shit right out there, especially these day and age of doxing. But anyways, so, and they're having a fit that this group went to protest the big fair. They weren't there to join it again. They were actually against it. They were preaching, we want to take our country back or whatever. You know, they marched in a circle or whatever a couple times or however many times. No damage, no violence. Nobody spoke to anybody. No matter what was said, they stayed silent and on their cadence. When they got done, they left. No reporters, no speaking to anybody on the rails, nobody going to get a thing of popcorn. You know, you were at a fair, you'd have thought that somebody at least grabbed an elephant ear or a funnel cake or something. Some fried Oreos. I mean, Jesus. It was like the white trash fucking state fair. But now on the other hand, like now if we step back and look at all this, one, everybody was worried about that black girl, which if that woman was harassed, I'd have been for it. If that woman was touched, I would have been for it. If that woman would have even had something even said close to anything derogatory, even if she would have acted a fool there, I would have been inclined to take her side because that's fear. You're surrounded. I've done stupid shit when I was surrounded. I understand that. That girl made it home. Yep. That girl made it to and from her destination. She made it home. She could have gotten off at any time. Nobody was even looking at her except the person with the camera. And honestly, to me, it looks like she's annoyed that she had a camera in her face.
Also,
that's what she looks. That's what the look on her face says to me. Now, again, everybody's throwing this racial component and this hate group. Nobody's looking at these other hate groups. Now, mind you, I don't believe in the ideology of the fuck America. I don't believe in the ideology of the idiots with the guns. And I don't believe in the ideology of the guys on the fucking bus or subway. But they all had the right to be there as long as they're not doing fuck shit. That is what nobody's getting. You want to be able to have your little JoJo running down the road saying fuck America, or these other fucking militant motherfuckers with guns saying fuck Whitey, but you're going to have a fit about this. Now, the odd thing is like when I looked it up to see, because there was talks that it was AI. The picture is real. But that's why I left it go. Now, Terrence looked into it, and the way he first made it sound like, at least to me, they took two different articles and put them together and made the article, which would have made it fake. That means it was staged.
Yeah.
Now, once we got to talking and we got the jibber jab, and I had him go over what was on the thing again, and no, it wasn't. This incident did happen. I believe it was a media ploy. He believes that it was a media ploy to say, okay, well, if you care about this, why didn't you care about the Irina Zaruska thing? I look at it totally different. I'm like, why? The first thing that came to my head was, wow, these people supposedly hate this woman, and nobody didn't bother her. Nobody said nothing to her. But if a black person protests in their own community, hell, they don't even need to protest. They get their ass whooped. So you're going to tell me, where would she feel safer? Honestly, as a logical human being, where would you feel safer? Around a group of people who are just ignoring you? They may be covered in, and the big thing is the masks. They're cowards. They were wearing masks. They're cowards. Okay, let's flip it around. Let's say this was a bunch of YNs. That's what they call them, the YNs. A bunch of YNs on that subway. We'll say they're not armed. And they all have their shiesties on, because that's what they call their masks. You know, and put a white woman in that position. And ask yourself, would she made it out okay? Would she would have made it out with anything? Would she have made it out ignored? Stats, numbers say no. This is not my feeling. Statistics, numbers don't lie. No, she wouldn't have.
So this is the thing is when I saw, I didn't know what picture you were referencing. Because you kept on saying the girl on the bus, and I'm like, it was a girl on the subway. But the thing is, as soon as I saw this picture, the immediate headline is like, what? This person, and you're like, is being ignored. She's being ignored. Everyone is actively not bothering her and making sure, hey, we're not conversing. It's a packed subway. She has 2 seats. Everything else is double seated. She's by herself. So, you know what? I think the fact that she was able to, even though somebody was saying something or in process to protest something, she was safe. Was she uncomfortable? I mean, bro, I would be uncomfortable in that situation. I think Marco's frozen.
Maybe she wasn't
too inquisitive. Fresh. I mean, oh yeah, it's a hot subway. Like that's fucking. That's a shit
she
situation.
Was by herself. She was by herself in a packed subway.
Yeah,
she's taking 2 seats by herself.
Yep.
Maybe she wasn't feeling fresh. Nobody wanted to sit next to her. Just saying.
Listen, I don't see. This is just that. Oh, there was a bunch of people. Have you ever been on I'm sure you have. You've been on a subway where a bunch of school kids jump on.
No, not like that.
Oh yeah, I have. And I'll tell you, a lot of people get really uncomfortable really quick because they're a little loud, they're a little rowdy, and they're a little this, a little that. And you're going, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's kind of fucked up. But I don't know. The problem is that, like Marco said, if you reversed it, would people feel safe? No. So
I don't know. Take any picture. You can put anything under a microscope and find whatever you want to find.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
I mean,
and this is the thing too is, like, realistically, she was fine. No one was bothering her. Nothing was happening. Now, this is all I can see from the picture. Is she annoyed? Yeah. You know why? Because the subway usually sucks. Okay. And when it's full, it sucks more. That's that simple. So you saying, well, she was afraid for whatever, you're like, yeah, that's ask her. What is she? She was like, oh yeah, all these guys were on the subway. It fucking sucks. Nobody cares. It's people.
Am I back now?
You are back now.
Okay. Yeah. As soon as we started talking about it, well, that's
you
the
talked
thing.
About it for like 8 minutes. I think that's on you. That's you didn't sneak it in there.
So. Well, that's get going on. I just caught you saying. That's where the new talks come in, because that's where Terrence was going with what he was saying. He thinks this is just a media setup. He's on. I feel like he's right, but from the wrong people or for the wrong motivation. But honestly, it doesn't matter if it's a setup. It's a setup, because one I seen this morning, and I'm looking more in.
Damn! Immediately shut down. How dare you have an opinion, sir?
I can't even find it. I've never even seen the picture.
Which picture of the thing? Of this girl?
To be completely honest,
if you Google "girl on the subway, Washington D.C.," it comes up. It's the only picture that comes up.
Girl on subway.
And this also, like, I've seen people from a church group get on a subway car, and this is also what it looks like, and it's annoying. I'm like
400 members.
I don't know. Let me see.
They're on the bus right there.
If you go, no, they're spread out. So it's go to images.
I see where it's at.
Yeah,
and I see all these people. There's 2 people in front of her. In fact, the people behind her are faced away from her.
Yeah.
She don't look overly annoyed. She just looks like she's there.
On a full subway. She's on a full subway. That's it. That's all it is.
If you take 10 pictures of somebody, you're gonna find an image of somebody's face looking fucked up. You know what I mean?
Also true. That's also fucking true, bro.
But that's how you find good pictures. Like you take even you on your cell phone, you hit the button and it takes 10 quick pictures.
Yep.
You go through those 10 quick pictures and you're supposed to find the best picture of you per se.
Exactly. And then you go, oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, you can also go through those 10 pictures and find one that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why like I don't believe this to be what they're pushing it to be. And you're like, yeah, it doesn't like also has anyone asked her?
Yeah, that's another thing. I haven't heard any. There's no name.
Yeah. And I believe it's on her
name. Is there a name?
Not that I've seen.
Name and age, anything.
Let's see here. Chilling photo shows black woman on DC train surrounded. This is the article. And now viral photo shows the chilling moment of black woman stuck on a DC train surrounded by masked thugs from a white supremacist group as they descend on the nation's capital on July 4th. Freelance photographer Cheney Orr captured the eerie 250th Independence Day moment that some observers argue is symbolic of the nation's struggles to live up to its promises. The woman hasn't been identified, and it's not clear if she interacted with the Patriot Front members during the ride. So, hundreds of members of the Patriot Front wore masks, khakis, sunglasses, and hats to the Capitol. Some of them paraded around upside-down American flags, and others carried Confederate flags as they marched through D.C.
Okay,
they didn't have the name or the age of the woman.
No, they don't even know who she is. They don't have they never even spoke to her.
I want to hear her side of the story.
Right.
100%. 100%. Hey, because Dan said he hadn't seen the picture, so I told him to Google it. And because we were saying like her face says, I'm annoyed that I'm on the subway and it's filled with people. But also she has 2 seats, everyone else is double seat. Everyone is all seated up.
And there's people standing.
No. It's a full fucking subway and she's got 2 seats. Honestly, do you think, okay, if we did like a sepia switch on the color just to reverse things like a negative, okay, would they be given the courtesy of having their own seat? Would they have been ignored? Would they have, like, you're going, no, I don't think so.
But like I was telling you,
that's my opinion. Hey, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Marco didn't hear it. You can take a picture on your cell phone. You hold the button in and it goes pick. You have 10 pictures.
Yeah, I heard you.
One that has the absolute worst fucking look on that woman's face.
Now, to just as we'll take all the argument, we'll take the race, we'll pretend that them people aren't even there, or they're just regular whoever's. Now, does that chick's face look like somebody turned around in their seat and put a fucking camera in her face and took a picture?
A little bit.
That's what I see. I see somebody annoyed because they got a fucking camera in their face.
There's 2 people sitting with their backs to her. Then there's the 2 people behind her facing away from her with their backs to her.
And then
people sitting next to her aren't even looking at her.
This is what bothers me though about the whole thing. Now, I've seen a couple people break it down deeper than I've dug into it.
Can I share my screen with you?
Yeah.
Here.
There was, everybody was wearing the same thing, like exactly
to like a uniform. Hey, right here. This is another picture. Look at what's happening here. Okay, this is not this whole thing. These people felt safe. Okay, sorry, we want to make sure you're protected. But this is also, that's a fucking photo op, bro. What are you talking about? This is not real. This is somebody fucking staged this shit.
Now wait a minute.
This is
a
distraction
different
tactic.
Yeah,
I know. Look. Okay, so it starts here. This is the original. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, so they're talking about all these people, blah 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 blah. This was them walking around. They could be heard chanting slogans: "Life, liberty, and victory," and "Reclaim America." Sure, these are 100% paid actors. Tell me that when this could happen. Just so you know, taking this picture, you probably have to be in the subway car. So fuck everything.
She's
This is
sitting by
all
herself.
bullshit. The whole thing
It
is
has all the
bullshit.
space.
So now, again, they
Look, hey, there's it. There's the subway.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Bring it back. Look, there's the subway. You're gonna tell me, hey, you're gonna tell me this right here, okay? This right here, and this right here. That's a flash mob, bro. Fuck these. This whole fucking thing is bullshit. Every piece of shit that your fucking government is putting out there, and every part of your news is such bullshit lies. That's it. We need different topics because these fuckers are ruining the world.
Yeah, I agree. Now,
I'm sorry.
Like I said, the uniforms were all crisp and the same. They're all the way to the masks. They even all had the same masks. Not only that, but again, this is a hate group of supposedly wealthy individuals. Why are they on the subway? 400 of them on the subway.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You know?
Again, and then you see, it ain't like you didn't see that. Like, she didn't just pull up into that. They didn't just walk in there on her. You know, she wasn't just a lone person on the subway, and then all of a sudden these people were just, oh, we need to take the bus or subway, whatever the fuck.
How much you want to bet the black girl was the camera person? She goes, hey, hold on, this is perfect. Just take my picture. Take like 10 pictures. I'm going to go sit over there. You guys move. Act like it's really crowded. Made a face. Bro,
now,
the whole thing top to bottom is all lies.
I don't know if it was her. I truly feel like she was on that subway. I truly feel, that was another thing. Like,
I doubt it.
To read their website, these are true white supremacist, white nationalists.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're the worst.
Because
they eat your baby.
Because them type of people put that out there like that.
Hey,
but anyways, but being that, the one thing that tips it off, that especially, you know, if you're into the whole, you know, paying attention, like, they said that some of them were marching with upside down flags. There's no fucking way. No way. All these people believe they're patriots. There are no fucking way that a patriot, a nationalist, a white nationalist, would be flying an upside down flag. That is some woke leftist horseshit that they come up with.
Look, there's
anybody think they're all getting paid by?
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then the fact that the SPLC or the Southern Poverty Law Center claimed that they were a hate group. Bitch, why? Were you paying them?
Hold on. 100%.
Hold on. How do we know it's not some rich ass sheiks out in fucking Islam land?
They don't fucking care.
Paying everybody to divide Americans, white and black, so that now they could come in and take over everything.
Well, that's the Soros theory. Because, the people have been saying Soros has been doing that for years.
It's Soros.
So this is the thing.
Man?
Hey,
Jewish.
The one thing that America has in common with the whole world, I don't care about you. I have my own fucking problems, okay? And the problem is that your government doesn't follow that same principle. I will tell you 100%, Dan, is you guys are convinced that outside is trying to get in. They're like, no, they just want to survive and not get blown up. That's why they're moving there. They want to be able to buy a house and keep it and hand it down to their kids.
Oh, no.
Sure.
No. Huh.
Hey,
have you listened to the chants that have been coming out of New York lately?
Yeah.
That is not what they want.
All of it is bought and paid for internally by your own fucking government.
I watch a lot of street journalists out there, and them people are taking over New York, dude. That's the whole plan. They're calling it New Yorkistan.
Hey, let me explain something. Okay?
They're calling it New Yorkistan.
You guys brought your Rolls Royce, okay, for some reason to a Jiffy Lube, okay? And the Jiffy Lube guy goes, listen, I have Rolls-Royce oil randomly in stock. I got this. And you go, you know what? While you're taking care of this, I'm just going to grab a coffee. And they said, cool. And you know what they did? They went out to their garbage dump. They scooped some of the oil and replaced your Rolls-Royce oil with that. And then they started overfilling it. Then they started putting it on top of the car. Then they started unhooking things and pouring oil into random fucking pockets. You put your cup in a cup holder filled with oil already. And not good new Rolls-Royce oil. No. It was shit oil. Old shit oil from the goddamn gutter. And now they're like, see, I made it better. Told you didn't need those fancy mechanics. Those fancy mechanics, you know what they were? Germans.
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell you. That's what I was about to say. Sounds like a little autistic painter might have warned you about that Jiffy Lube fucking years ago.
I don't know. Bring that shit to Youngstown. See what happens.
Don't say that, because we got a lot of Arab stores around here.
Don't do that. Don't be like, well, I can handle it. Bring the devil on. Never say that. You say, hey, stay as far away as you can. Please don't come here. No, it sucks. You don't want anything over here. It's the worst. Okay.
Well, that's the one. That's the one good thing that I know. Like I've talked to, like I said, there's a lot of Arab stores around here. Yeah. And 90% of these people over here are like, fuck that place. We don't going back. What the fuck?
No. I came here to not. Hey, anyone who wants to live the life they lived in their previous country, in their new country, needs to be sent back.
What's very weird is
very fair.
Yeah, what's very weird is a lot of the women are fucking. The only way I can say it is they're brainwashed to the point where they think like Sharia law is okay, and the way they're treated is okay, and you're like I posted something. It was the Crowder, Milo, and somebody else. It was like a little question and answer thing, and these people are going off. Like it was mainly this one sand woman, and she got the hand job on and everything, and she's going off on these people, and they just snapped on him. It was like, you're crazy. And then Milo got on there and gave her the point of view. He was like, look, I don't know where you come from, but there's a certain particular part of the Sand People sect that actively hunts gay people, and they live 3 streets over from him, and the law protects them. He's like, and it's getting worse and worse and worse, because I guess he lives in London, somewhere around here. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, and he broke it down for all of them. He's like, you guys are crazy, you guys are idiots. And this whole thing with Mondami doing the Pride Month, apparently you're allowed to lie and scam people if they're not part of your Islam. So
hey, lie, scam, steal, and rape.
Yeah.
And kill. It's not a sin because they're gross. They're infidels. That's true.
And just now, today, I've seen the bigger than old Jeffy. I think we spoke about this for a minute in one of the other shows. Rape gang. I mean, it's a gang. Yeah. Just supposedly got busted. Well, no, it didn't get busted. They got busted, or the people, the high ups, the cover up is being exposed. The police
cover up has been exposed, and everything is coming out. And you're going, listen, what did you expect? What did you expect to happen? Hey, and just so you know, same shit is happening everywhere that there's been an influx of
Muslims.
That
same people.
Not just Muslim. Hey, it's that gutter oil. Anywhere that gutter oil came from. And I say that explaining that any country where you can go to a gutter and collect oil, that's where they're from. Let's just start there, okay? Any gutter, any place that has oil in the gutter, those people. There you go.
Sand people. Tuscans.
Maybe. There's a lot of places like that. And you know what? Every time I've found that those people will ultimately do their utmost and say whatever they possibly can to ensure their survival.
Yeah, and they'll always fuck up your pod racer. It's guaranteed they'll fuck up your pod racer.
Hey, zero regard for your well-being. They are there to take advantage to the best of their ability. And listen, and for them, it's about survival. And I understand that, but that's not how I play. So I'll play somewhere. Hey, I'll go somewhere else.
We'll go to somebody else's litter box. Yeah, in America, we have ball pits. over here on this side of the world, we have ball pits. Fuck the litter box.
Play in the ball pits, especially like Burger King or McDonald's.
Oh, bro, that's how you catch. That's how you catch chlamydia.
No, you catch chlamydia in the ball pits that Dan has been in.
A lot worse from those ball pits, sir.
It's more of a teabag pit instead of a ball pit, but same thing.
Why are all the plastic balls hairy? You're like, wow. Have you ever heard of taxidermy? It's not.
The texture on this ball, it's soft, but it's not.
I try to love everybody and try to be as kind to everybody.
We know chocolate martini. You keep your love right over there.
Fuck, dude. You gotta blow my fucking shit up every fucking day. Every fucking day. You're like a walking fucking nuke in my world, motherfucker.
Listen.
I swear to God.
I'm just telling you, if you can rent a tuxedo and get some nice glasses, go on stage and be like, I'm chocolate martini. And it's a whole other persona.
Yep.
Hey, it should be a very
like a James Bondish type.
Yeah, hey, James Bond gone awry. Let's be honest, okay? So nice little sleek little glasses. I'm sure Marco has some pair that you can steal from him, and then you're just gonna be like, listen, I'm chocolate martini. What's up? And I'm telling you, people are gonna assume that you're some sort of prostitute. I think it'll be fun. I think it's a good
dude. Can you imagine Dan in like an all white suit, but with like a pink vest and a brown shirt, so he looks Neapolitan?
That sounds like the worst fashion decision I've ever heard in my life.
He would look straight Neapolitan. Gets up there and I'm chocolate martini.
No one likes Neapolitan. Okay, nobody likes
chocolate martinis neither.
Bullshit.
That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. Everyone likes a chocolate martini. They just don't. It's like, hey, listen.
It's like dating a fat girl.
We can compare it to a lot of things. Okay, it's like riding a Vespa. It's cool as long as nobody sees you. It's fine. Okay,
I'm proud of my motherfucking chocolate martini. Fuck you, Marco.
Hey, that's fine.
You just keep your chocolate martini and your little straw to yourself.
That's a sanitary way to let you taste it.
That is very sanitary to keep it to yourself.
I'll be honest.
That's even more.
Hey, let's ask the real question. He's starting off as chocolate martini. How long do you think he, changes sides so it's like chocolate banana martini, and then he's gay? Like there's a time limit. We could take a wager on that.
I can't cross that line.
Pretty sure that line might be crossed for you, sir. But
I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
If either one of you fuckers stick a banana in my face, we are gonna have at it. I don't give a fuck how big you are, Dino.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna just Dan is gonna pick me up and his ass is gonna be sliding a little bit quicker. His legs gonna be thrown a little bit further. What's wrong? Why you smell like smushed banana?
Mind your business, bro.
It's mind your business. Mind your business. We're going to the open mic.
if you weren't there, you don't get to ask questions. Okay, that's fair.
Oh, fuck.
That's we don't talk about those stories.
Fart banana splits.
I'm gonna find some like chocolate banana liqueur, and I'm gonna bring it to Dan next time. That's what I gotta find. I gotta find something. I feel like I can get that.
I think they got chocolate. Don't they have like chocolate covered fried bananas? Or frozen bananas, something like that.
Oh, yeah, they do. That's a real
thing. Yeah, he knows. He's like, yeah, they do.
Hey, it's called training, Marco.
Can't put them in while they're still hot. Can't put them in.
Yeah, you gotta
time it perfectly. Otherwise, you caramelize the wrong part. Doesn't work. Listen, I honestly listen. I'll be no joke. I just want Dan to come on here. He's like, I made banana Fosters. Just.
Banana Foster's fucking awesome.
I know, but I want you to make it and just be like, well, now that's
a Dan Banana Foster and a Dino Banana Foster are two entirely different things.
I got Denny's. I like
Foster
Boston. No, I don't actually. Bananas Foster pancakes are fucking awesome.
Oh. No, okay.
Yeah, that would be. Anyways, go on. Yes.
See, you would like it too. You know it.
I probably would because I like sweets. I'm a fat ass.
Hey, yeah, I'm Greek enough. It's fine, no problem. Okay, but I ain't touching no one's wiener.
I
Right?
can take a banana on my pancakes.
Yeah.
So, a new thing that, of course, everybody wants the files, the rest of the files, but nobody wants to pay attention to what's been coming out. Apparently, another Democrat senator was called out because they wanted to run their mouth in a Senate hearing. Um, I think his name is Senator Wynn or something like that, was talking shit to that Burchett guy, or it was not Burchett, the new AG or whatever, um, who took over Pam Bondi's spot. He was running his mouth talking about how the administration is like that he was a capo for the administration and all this other shit. And he turned around and he was like, well, if you want to talk about organized stuff, why don't we talk about your son's and his ties to Jeffrey Epstein and their strip club? Do you think when they were partying together, they were talking about girls on poles? Dude, like dude just stopped. They stopped the fucking hearing. The dude started talking to somebody. You know how they had their little assistants run to the side and start talking in their ear. Like if you weren't guilty, you sure as fuck looked it, because the way people ran to that dude's corner and started shutting shit down, it was fucking crazy. And once again, another fucking Democrat.
Bro.
But everybody wants the files. It's because somewhere in there, the bad Cheeto. I want the rest of the files to come out too. Get rid of all the Democrats. Get rid of them all. Because I've even called out. Musk was in there. He's not on the right or on the left. Musk was in there and a couple other. And Bannon's a shady motherfucker too. So don't tell me I'm just for one side. But I'm going, to look at the points. How many points did the Democrats have in that file as opposed to the Republicans? And if Trump is covering for anybody, it's the Democrats.
Yeah. Come on, man. None of this makes any sense. And it's frustrating that everyone keeps on thinking they're like, oh, well, this will be. No, this is all horrible and dog shit.
Just like the new thing that did you see? There's talk. Trump's gonna pardon Diddy. No, Trump did his round of pardonings. He basically pardoned most the people who were trying that were fucked over by the EPA regulations. That's what most of that shit was about. There somebody might have been trying to talk to Trump, but Trump's not letting Diddy go. They came at Trump sideways. Yeah. That is one thing. Trump has gone back on a lot of stuff. Trump has flip-flopped. I will be the first to say that on plenty of things. But you start fucking with that man's ego, you even come near trying to touch that man's ego, that's it. You'll get the shit end of the stick for the rest of your fucking life. And Diddy's people went into Trump's office thinking that they were big shit or whatever, and that they were going to fucking tell Trump what he was doing, and Trump told him to go fuck himself. He actually had them people escorted out of the White House. I mean, oh, no, Trump's covered this and that. What happened to him being racist? If he was racist, you wouldn't even have, this conversation wouldn't even be happening. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I'm half tempted to let you in because it's one of your descendant peoples over in California, Dino.
What? Don't involve me in this shit. Come on.
I jumped into a socialism conversation, and everybody sounded like they were intelligent until it came down to it. And then either they were saying exactly what I was saying, only I said it with some logic, or they were just straight full of shit. But there is some, I can't fucking pronounce his name, from California that seems that he deflected, he changed, and he uses the typical woke tard fucking tactics, deflecting and then say you're deflecting and then add a different thing to it and then you're not answering this and then you know what, man, you're just an idiot. You're a cultist. No, you're a cultist. You're a cultist. No, you're a cultist. One of them type of folks. The whole point was somebody posted something about the communist, socialist, whatever the fuck. And I was like, dude, name me one time in history, because I do know one time, but name me one time in history that socialism or communism has ever worked. It looks good on paper. I will be the first to say it looks good on paper. But when has it ever fucking worked?
Isn't it in a country Scandinavia?
No, that is a big misconception. Because that is what one of the guys said. That was the first thing that came up. Any Scandinavian country. No,
I didn't say any. I said wasn't it?
No, there's none of them. Scandinavia, what they have is called the Nordic model or something like that. Yeah. And it is based on capitalism. It is capitalist, but they have a very good social safety net. So that is not socialism. That's not communism. Then they started going. I said something about China, and that's when the dude started chiming in with his rhetoric. Oh, China got the fastest growing economy, and China has it flipped over this and that. You know what? Yeah, China. Oh, yeah, and they just did a wage raise for everybody. You know what? Living over in China, poverty level was $2.30 a day. They moved it up to I think $5 a day, $5.20 a day. A day. Okay, they're fucking doing great, idiots. Yeah. So that one got blown out. Then they try to say Alaska. No, Alaska does not. Alaska is under the same, because it's America, capitalist, but they have a fucking share of whatever profits come in, because Alaska is a lot of whaling and oil and shit out there. It's industrial. So yes, they have a profit sharing, whatever the fuck. But that is local government. And still, that is not socialism, nor is it communism. A social program does not mean it's a socialist situation. And you know, they
by those definitions, the U.S. is socialistic.
Right.
By those definitions.
Now we do have some socialist ideas, which is good, because some parts of socialism is good. Not the whole thing. Some parts of communism.
Whoa! What did you just say? What did you just say?
There's parts of communism that's good. There's capitalism. There are parts of capitalism that's bad.
Yep.
You know, that is why we are America. We are a combination of all of this shit. So once he couldn't get towards whatever outcome he thought he was going to do, then, of course, what is the first thing a libtard does when you're having a debate and they can't win or they know they lost?
Say you're racist.
No.
That's all.
That's here in America. Well, the second thing is bring up Trump. Trump's a pedophile. You follow Trump's a pedophile. Wait a minute. That don't have nothing to do with what. But if you want to keep going with this, let's have this conversation. So, because you got nothing but hearsay, you got no. He did this, and it's all lies and misinformation. You got no proof, no evidence. He did that. You're a cultist, dude. You're a cultist. No, you're a cultist. And it went back and forth, and I'm like, I'm sure right now if I go on there, he's still rambling on. And at one point I was like, dude, I'm just going to sit there and just hit the laugh emoji because I'm laughing at you and so is everybody else.
I mean, yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. Socialism and also, maybe we're not sure, but for What the Fuck Wednesday, the kid who, he didn't originate the post, but he was the one who I originally was having a pretty intellectual debate. He did have very good, facts and ideas. And, he had a very good perspective. And me and him were talking back and forth. And then this dickwad fucking gets into the mix. And I even told, his name is Blake Stoneacker. He's a local comedian, real good guy. But he's of the belief of the Democratic Social. He's a part of the Democratic Socialists, whatever. And I invited him on the show. I was like, because, you know, what you're saying is pretty much the same thing I'm saying, bro. I'm just kind of saying it more logical, you know. But we're on the same page, just a different paragraph. So if you want to come on the show, it's totally uncensored. You know, I invited him to come and talk and debate with us. So he might be here Wednesday, remotely or whatever.
Blake's a good dude.
Does that mean we can get rid of Dan?
Blake is a really good dude.
Well, then get rid of me. I don't know. I will go sit my chocolate martini and watch your Wednesday, motherfucker.
He will go sit on his banana drinking his martini.
Yes.
Hey, that's going to be Dan's new show is Wednesdays with chocolate martini. All ladies welcome. Yeah. Ladies eat free, if you know what I mean. You know? Yeah.
Welcome to the Chocolate Martini Hour. This is Chocolate Martini. How y'all ladies doing tonight?
That's spicy martini. I don't know about that. Yeah.
Dude, that is the worst Barry White impression I've ever heard.
My darling, I can't get enough of your love, babe.
Oh, Jesus.
That wasn't supposed to be Barry White. It was supposed to be that 3 a.m. nighttime AM radio host.
Hey, this semi is more awkward than those muscle mommy pictures you send me. I'll be honest with you. It's just, I'm like, I mean, am I aroused? A little. Is it confusing? Also, yes. You know.
Wow.
It's like, is it the answer? It's a answer.
It's the whole debate. Is there people out here who are like homophobia is a false word? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's a great sales pitch. That's why we're afraid. Because you know what? I can move anytime I want. I can get a boat. Okay, we can have a nice place. Somebody else can do the yard, not me every week.
Homophobia is real. I'm afraid of leaving my wife.
I am afraid that they're gonna dupe me. Hey, it's like a timeshare. Like you get a good enough salesperson, and they might dupe you. You might get trapped. You know. Then you've signed a contract. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, and then you're locked for life. As soon as that penis goes in your mouth or that key goes in the door, you know.
You'll try and tell people you're bi or, you know, you don't love men no more.
I experimented back. No, you're gay.
Yeah, you're not gay. Fun.
Yeah, I just said this on stage at a gay show. You know, there's no going back from that.
Yeah, stop lying. You're just lying. You're not lying to me. You're lying to yourself. Okay, just be your gayness. It's fine.
It's 2026. It's about loving yourself, man.
I mean, look, it's apparently that's how it is now. I wonder if we can do chocolate martini as cultural appropriation. I mean, that may work. I feel like we should. It'll have to be a vanilla martini now. Oh, nobody's getting a vanilla martini. Disgusting. Come on.
Have you ever had a root beer martini? Those fuckers are good.
That's just root beer and alcohol, sir. That's not a martini, okay? It's not.
Yeah, that's called Not Your Father's Root Beer, which is fabulous when they're ice cold, but they will make your dick limper than a fucking Dollar Tree hot dog.
That's fair. Do you remember when like Mike's Hard Lemonade first came? Because that started here. And then people just were like, oh, we're putting booze in fucking everything, bro.
See, yeah, I remember. Yeah, there was all kind of spiked lemonade, and it was all nasty. Jack Daniels had the nastiest run of that shit. Oh my God. I figure if I'm gonna drink this girly shit, it'll be like Jack Daniels, you know, mix this. The cola and all the rest of it, all gross.
It was shit cola and bad fucking Jack Daniels. Okay? Like I tried that once and I was like, this tastes like shit.
Okay? Dude, you know what? I like straight Jack Daniels, like straight. The age, the fancy Jack, all the shit. Greg's brother is actually a Jack connoisseur. He goes down to the fucking distilleries.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he has like $1,000 bottle of Jack. Like it was aged for God knows how many years. But I like regular Jack. When Jack started making Jack Fire and the Maple Jack is disgusting. Maple Jack should be on pancakes. No lie.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's fact. It's like, it's thicker than any liquor or anything I've ever drank in my life. All that shit is just fucking nasty. Just like I'm not a fan of Crown Royal, but when they started mixing, everybody likes the Crown Apple and Crown this and Crown. No, don't. Crapple is fucking nasty. That's what I call it. Crown Apple is nasty. It's crapple.
Dude, I think Peachy can hear your voice, Marco.
A lot of peaches could hear my voice.
No, this one. This fucking idiot right here.
How's a peachy?
She sat by me and started whining until I let her get up there.
Yeah, she probably dropped a deuce in your kitchen.
That's funny.
She can tell there's a murderer in the house.
No.
She's like, somebody is in the house. Somebody is in the house.
I can hear
No, don't pet my ear. Dad, we have to get out of here. Don't pet me. Get us the fuck out.
There's a Puerto Rican in the house and we gotta go.
Look at her. She's trying to get the fucking, what do you call it? Trying to get my my headphones.
It's like they're in your face. You gotta get rid of the. Yeah,
you have not. This dog has not.
So apparently we haven't nuked anything yet. So nothing's going on with Iran. Gas.
I thought those were. I thought those were going to be the 250th anniversary fireworks. Was nuking Iran. I'll be honest with you.
I'm not gonna lie too. I thought I was gonna wake up the next day and be like, somebody nuked Iran, and nobody's saying who it was.
Also, the England team survived last night. Pretty impressive.
That's what I was gonna ask you, because I figured you're the only one that gives a fuck about soccer.
Yeah. So it was Mexico versus England.
Yeah.
Who are two teams who notoriously are have violent fans. And so I'm not sure if you guys were there. So Ecuador was playing Mexico in Mexico City, and the fans surrounded their hotel, were shooting off air horns, fireworks all night long, so Ecuador's team couldn't sleep. Okay. So now thousands of police, and this thing is like the police in Mexico is a weird situation because like they're
mostly cartel.
Well, no. So there's cartel police, then there's there's the cartel, then there's the cartel police, then there's the national police, then there's the army, and then there's the local, and then there's the federal. Like, so there's like 8 different police forces that overlap each other, and you can pay off every single one. That's the problem. So it gets really, really weird. So you have to like it's very like, the problem is that if FIFA wanted, they could kick out Mexico for shenanigans, right? They've already done that a couple times. So like they disqualify them from the match. And that will burn the place down. So the thing is, England won, and everyone. So England and I think Norway beat Brazil. So England and Norway are they don't import their soccer players necessarily. They're mostly homegrown, if you get what I mean. And them winning has enraged everyone. It's hilarious, to be honest. It is.
Now, why
did it enrage everybody? I mean,
because white people are the worst. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, they're the worst. And,
just think about it. Just think of the logistics. Norway, those are big, giant ice people.
Yeah.
England, big. Well, I don't know. Give it a few more years, and they'll all be Tuscans. But as of right now, I'm sure they was always known for big, beefy white people. I mean.
Yeah. So today's matches are Portugal versus Spain, which is also going to be violent, and then USA versus Belgium. That should be interesting.
That's going to be boring.
I mean, well, you know,
the people are going to shake hands when they're done. People are going to congratulate the loser or whatever. Those people, they might have drinks afterward. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't shake hands. They rub your dick a little bit. Everybody, rub a little dick.
That's why Dino likes it.
Fuck soccer.
Sorry.
Dino played the football. He played the football.
And when it fills their entire hand, they go, "Oh," and I'm like, "You're welcome. It's okay."
They got tiny hands.
Yeah.
You haven't even touched the nut yet. Hands. You got all sack, no nut.
Yeah, you haven't even touched the good part. It's fine. Okay.
But I mean, if you think about, I'm just thinking like, because I know nothing about these teams or anything, so I'm going by stereotype alone. You take you take this big fucking Viking, and you put, us Hispanics aren't known for being the tallest motherfuckers in the world.
But you're fast.
Yeah, we're fast, but we're not tall, and
not that fast.
And we don't have the best fucking balance. The Mexicans, the luchadors, they got the balance. Puerto Ricans, no, we cut sugarcane.
Fucking Christ.
We learned how to get drunk real fast.
Yeah, we get drunk. We get drunk and swing a machete.
That sounds like downtown.
Also, still useful during soccer. Just saying.
I don't know. Marco almost stole my machete out of my garage.
I just bought a brand new one.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I was just saying he was sizing mine up.
I don't like mine though. Like my grandpa, he had an eye for machetes. He would go to the flea market and he would find like he would just find like the most. It would look like the raggediest fucking thing. Pull it out. He'd take it home and clean it up. Would be the best fucking. You could tell it like the way the blade flexes. And like the one that I just bought, the blade is like it's shit. It's shit. I feel like I should have just went and hunted one down, old school.
Like, took mine out of my garage.
A machete is a very good weapon, but if it's not good, it is extremely dangerous because when it breaks or snaps the blade off, it's going right into your fucking leg. And then
see that's the thing though with a machete, according to
a real one,
a real machete flexes. It's like one of the long swords, like they flex.
Yeah.
Whereas I've had ones like you said, and they were pretty, and they had a nice handle, and they looked like there's good. And I done smacked a couple weeds and hit a stump, and psh, you can see that the blade shattered. I still have half of a machete sitting next to my grill outside.
You know how to sharpen a katana properly?
No.
I got 3 of them on my wall.
A katana to be sharpened properly.
Do not sharpen those. Those are decorative. Do not sharpen those. Okay?
Why not?
Because they will.
Because you can't stand. You have a young son who is getting beefier than you, and you got animals that run your house like Democrats.
Also, too, those swords once sharpened will immediately fall apart. You'll hit one thing, they will snap and just. Hey, I've seen guys who are like, "Oh yeah, I got this is a good price, man. Just sharpen it up." And it's like, ping.
Yeah.
And guys like, I think I need to go to the hospital. I have a samurai. I have
smacking somebody in the head with it.
Like the couple of replicas that I have of different swords. Like I have a couple of the old Mongolian type. They're real big blade type deals, and I don't remember what the fuck the name was. And then there's another one with like a kind of. I seen them on Forged in Fire. They're like old school ancient type blades, and I caught a couple Spartan swords that are like they're forged. They're not put together, but they're heavy duty forged real deals. But like I won't put like my son got these other fake like kind of. I mean they always got the ornate brass handles and dragons and this and that, and then it falls off the wall or you just bump it the wrong way and the finger breaks off of the dragon or the fucking no. If by some chance, by some small odd chance that we were to have to use the ones that I got as a weapon, they would be functional. Any of that other crap, you're gonna hurt yourself.
You that's the thing is to make a functioning pretty blade is an extremely sought after skill that nobody wants. Like there's like 3 people who are out there who are like, oh, I can make it not only gorgeous but also fully functional.
You're like, they got a bunch over here in the States, dude. You ever watch Forged in Fire?
I do, and you know what? Hey, half that shit is ugly as fuck. Works, ugly as shit. Okay?
I've seen some pretty ones come out of there, though.
Sure. Hey, listen, everybody's like, I made Damascus steel. No, you didn't. It just looks pretty. Fuck off. Okay, that's not how it works. Okay, it's folded 10 million jillion quadrillion. Does it bend? No. Shut it your fucking mouth. Okay, not Damascus steel. Just looks pretty, which I'm fine with. But don't give me that book. As soon as somebody's like, "Oh, it's Damascus," no, it's not. Shut up. Okay, it's not a real
Yeah,
thing.
I had to let Dewey know, my son's best friend, because he's into the Damascus shit, and he's got
Sure.
Damascus cooking, all that.
Oh, so
So
cool.
like
Yeah.
the sand people up at the flea market started bringing in all these blades, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, you're not
Is it just
buying
glued in? Is it
you're
just glued
not
in?
buying a Damascus blade for $5.
No.
You're not buying that metal for $5, let alone whatever you're calling a handle on there. And then if you look real, and they're starting to rust a little bit here and there because they have the same blades. Nobody's buying these motherfuckers. And you're
Yeah.
looking real close, and you're like, this isn't Damascus. What is this?
Nope.
Isn't Damascus?
Why is the coloring on there scraping off?
Ta-da. It none of this makes it like people are trying to make it as if you're like, no, that's just how they like, no, it's not. It's a chemical reaction that it burns off a layer so you can see those layers.
Right,
Doesn't
it
make it any
etches it.
better or anything. It's just an etching. It's not that like the idea that people think, well, it looks cool. Great, man. I want a knife that works because I'm tough on my shit. I need something like I'll be honest with you, what I really want to buy soon is the axe cutting sword because it's heavy and it's meant to cut wood. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I want. Also, I'm big and strong. I can do that.
What's your bench, Dino?
What?
What's your bench?
Oh, I don't bench.
Well,
hey,
it's me. Strong. Just
me getting off the ground. That's my bench. That's 300.
Yeah, him doing a push-up is a bench.
Yeah. Trust me. Hey, I've had guys who were fucking. It was Cole. I was at Cole's house. All right, we were drinking. He goes, yeah, he goes, but we're almost the same size. And then I put my hand on his chest and just pushed him into the wall. And he went, how the fuck did you do that? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm dense like fucking rock. I don't get it either.
Oh,
because we may look the same size. Hands. I'll have 60 pounds on you, right? It's weird.
60 pounds and the inches of growth everywhere.
You get hit with
bro. I have extra inches on fingers, arms. Yeah. I'm like a fucking orangutan.
Well, your big toe is like his index finger.
Bro, so as I lose weight, my feet are getting thinner, but also like the space between my toes is growing. So I'm like, looks like I got a lot of room in there. I didn't know there was fat on my feet, but apparently I now have arches in my feet.
Oh, so check this. So what if all these Bigfoot sightings are just hillbillies who lost weight in the woods? Because 100%. They always show the Bigfoot, but the toes are always spread wide.
Yeah, well, 100%.
They're hunched over because they used to be fat, and now they don't know to stand straight up.
Yeah, you got to work at it. You got to work at it daily. Be like, hey, stand up straight. Remember,
you got to work
super hard to be a Bigfoot in the eye with your nipples. That's how you know your posture is good, when you can shoot somebody in the eye with your nipples. Hey, that's gender neutral information, men and women.
So, we're past time. We're past time. So I'm gonna end with this, just to correct myself from yesterday. So the question that Terrence asked me was, what didn't I like about the policies of Obama? And the top 5 of them are Obamacare was nothing but a paid for welfare. I mean, if in my eyes, if you could have done Obamacare, you could have just gave everybody fucking welfare. You could have just gave healthcare to everybody. You know, and I was totally against that whole everybody gets health care because it fucks the system. But when you look at it, when it boils down to it and it comes down to numbers and facts, you could have done it. You could have done it. Yeah. Now whether it's right or wrong or whoever pays for it, whatever, but it could have been done. So the Obamacare was the first thing. The whole uppage in the national debt. Everybody loves to fucking talk about Trump's surge in the national debt and this and that. His fucking stimulus packages, the bailout people, the cash for clunkers, all that shit was a big scam. All his way over the top LG rainbow shit I mean, they're people. They got rights. They deserve, the same rights as everybody else, but they don't deserve any better. They ain't special because they take a dick. His policies in the Middle East, the shit with ISIS, there would have been no ISIS if there was no Obama. There would have been no ISIS. I'm sure there would have been a different group, but there wouldn't have been a fucking ISIS. And we all know about Benghazi. That was his. Benghazi, Fast and the Furious, the IRS targeting people, and the compounding NSA surveillance on top of, Bush's fucking Homeland Security surveillance.
Right.
So, again, I was prepared for a different show, so I brain farted out and I was stoned. So there's the answers to the questions. That being said, we will be back Wednesday for What the Fuck Wednesday. We are still trying to figure out something for maybe a Monday night. And are you doing your morning motivational tomorrow morning?
No, probably Thursday. I think
Thursday.
tomorrow I'm doing some other stuff. But
you're still Gen X, aren't you?
Yeah.
No. The Greek's got different letterings. So what's an X in Greek?
10.
It's not 10.
Gen 10.
No. Yeah, I'm Gen X. Why?
It's Roman, you dick. That's Roman, you
That's
dick.
Greek. That's Greek.
They're Roman numerals, but yeah, go on.
It's all Greek to me.
Yeah. Greeks just use numbers. And then retarded Romans are like, well, we're going to use not numbers. And you're like, why would you do that? And they're like, so it's harder to understand. And you're like, yeah, that's stupid. And they're like, perfect. We're going to carve it into everything.
50.
Ooh, that sounds stupid
30
too.
Still sucks too.
Listen. Yeah, people are crazy.
Oh, I was looking. Hey, that dude's name is.
I gotta go. Shut it down, bro.
Evangelos Theophanis Nikopoulos. That's your people.
That's a strong Greek name.
That's your people. Yeah, he's a fucking woke libtard.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, that's the one I was telling you about. Well, Trump's a pedophile, and you follow a pedophile, and he's covering up all the pedophile. Yeah, what's that have to do with socialism?
I mean,
he even tried to use Hitler and Mein Kampf in his argument, which was just stupid too.
I mean, it seems fun.
All right, so yeah, check us out for What the Fuck Wednesday and Mental Health Thursday, and then Generation Dan on Sunday, and then we will be back next Monday with Motherfucking Monday, and we're out.
Later.